I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. Stop looking at the trees and notice the forest around you. The internet is packed with videos of people making light of Trump saying that he's closing the Kennedy Center for renovations. They're pretty much all the same. Trump put his name on it, and now nobody wants to perform there. And so now Trump's going to close it under the guise of needing renovations. If you think it's that simple, then you're standing 3 inches from a tree admiring its bark while the forest around you is on fire. Planning for what would become the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts began back in the 1950s. It was after his assassination that it was named in honor of Kennedy, who publicly argued that a nation's strength is measured by its culture as much as its economy or military. It's not just a theater. It's the only performing arts center in the country designated by Congress as a national memorial. The federal government pays for infrastructure, maintenance, security, and capital improvements. It's private funding that pays for performances, programming, education initiatives, daily operations, and certain small renovations and artistic projects. It's one of the largest performing arts complexes in the world. The flagship is the National Symphony Orchestra. It has national arts education for students, teachers, school systems, and community arts organizations across the country. And before Trump sullied the board, there were free live performances every single night at 6 p.m. I could go on forever about what it does and how significant it is. I'll sum it up best I can by saying that the Kennedy Center was designated to be America's cultural front door. And up until now, it has provided culture to millions of people around the world every year. The current descriptions of what's happening, in my opinion, are insults to the significance of the Kennedy Center and completely miss the bigger picture. Donald Trump is a doddering old fool. He doesn't care about the Kennedy Center any more than he cares about the starving orphans that his old charity ripped off. He's not the villain behind what's happening to the Kennedy Center. Think about it. Have we all forgotten about Project 2025? Literally every evil perpetrated by this administration can be traced back to Project 2025. Why would you think this attack on the Kennedy Center is any different? Hitler, Stalin, Franco, and Pinochet are just four historical tyrants who used attacks on the arts to accomplish goals like those listed in Project 2025, where culture is concerned. They painted the arts as a threat because they encouraged independent thinking and emotional connection. They took over arts institutions to use as tools for their propaganda, and they made them a luxury to be enjoyed only by the loyal oligarchy. Think about the repeated moves to defund the National Endowment for the Arts and the political pressure on the Smithsonian. And now they're aiming for the crown jewel of American culture. But we can stop them. Unlike the East Wing, they've telegraphed their intentions here. As I said earlier, this is a federally owned national memorial on federal land. Any major renovation using federal funds or altering the memorial's structure or exterior requires congressional authorization and appropriations, plus federal compliance review. He says it's financed, but he won't say by whom. And that's why Congress still matters here. It's up to us to make sure Congress steps up and does its job to make sure the law is followed and the Kennedy Center is protected. Defend this institution. Thanks for listening. Good day.